Rahul Punch Out Boxing. Delighted to be here with Brandon Lewis. Brandon, I think we spoke a couple of years ago before your fight, which got cancelled at Lee Valley. Been a bit quiet, not really built a momentum since then.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a funny one. A couple of years, injuries and setbacks with shows falling through and opponents pulling out and things like that. It's part of the game, isn't it, at the end of the day? But yeah, we're here now and looking forward to pushing forward.
So you are 4-0, so you've had a few fights, well, just one or two a year. But yeah, how did you get invited onto this super middleweight tournament on the top tier card?
My coach, actually, my coach and manager, Josh Burnham from Jab, like, shout out to him. One of my good friends, he's badgered Johnny Clark and managed to get us this shot on the top tier show. So thank you, Josh, and thank you, Johnny, for the amazing opportunity. I'm looking forward to it. It's a great opportunity, great outlet with being on the zone, and yeah, just really excited, really.
Yeah, it is a fantastic tournament and a fantastic opportunity. In some ways, I wonder if you're the least experienced out of the four super middleweights, because Ozzy, he's had a 10 rounder for the southern area. John Marvin, he's had a really long amateur career, with the Olympic trials and all of that. And Maycock, I guess he's been brought in as an opponent on some big cards. Would you say you're the least experienced?
I think on paper you'd have to say that, but in terms of fighting, boxing, um, I wouldn't say that actually. I've been in the gym training this whole time. It's only due to injuries or pull-outs, so we're not 10, 12 and 0 right now. I've been active the whole time. Anyone knows my lifestyle. It's a lifestyle, not a hobby, and boxing is my life. So experience. No, I'd say I'm well up there with the experience. And, yeah.
Anyway, experience is one thing. There's also talent, which matters. Have you scoped out the other three guys?
Yeah, of course. We've had a look. We've had a look. Been sent some clips, things, tactics, and bits and pieces, as you do. Not that it really matters. All that matters is on the night what comes to fruition. But styles make fights, and everyone's got their own style. So we just adapt and plan accordingly. What happens on the night happens on the night, and I'll just adjust and adapt to the variables that the other fighters bring to the table. Simple.
Your first opponent, obviously, is James Ozzy Osborne. His last fight was that Southern Area title. It's quite a short super middleweight, and his last opponent, probably similar dimensions to yourself. Think you can learn anything from that?
Absolutely. There's loads to learn from that. Struggles with a longer opponent, taller opponent. He's quite short. Likes to throw big combinations, long combinations. I think the advantage is mine in terms of attributes and my body compared to his, but also my boxing IQ compared to his IQ compared to his. Um, from the last fight, there's a lot to take from the last fight against S.A. Smith, I believe it was. Me being very similar dimensions to S.A. Smith getting the stoppage win over Ozzy Osbourne. So, yeah, loads to take from it.
That said, when maybe experience doesn't matter in that sense because these are over 3 rounds, totally different. I was saying that James is likely to be brief and explosive more than anything.
Exactly, and I think that's exactly what he's gunning for. He said in multiple interviews now that it suits his style. It's a bit of him. He thinks he's got the upper hand based on the format of the tournament. But as I said, we can adapt to any type of fight situation, and literally any type of fight situation, be it K1, be it MMA, be it boxing, be it a 3 round format, be it a 12 round fight. At the end of the day, we're gearing up slowly but surely, and we have been for my entire career, amateur and professional, to traverse into world-class boxing. We've been trying to build this fighter that is Brandon Lewis into a world-class athlete, and part of that is being able to adapt to any given circumstance at any time. So that's exactly what we're going to do.
Absolutely. And it being a tournament, probably have to fight two different styles. Have you scoped out the other two? I mean, John Marvin.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything of him because he hasn't made his pro debut yet. But he looks powerful.
He's coming from an amateur background, so I think he's naturally more versed to throwing more punches. Obviously, being an amateur Olympian for the Philippines, it's a points-based system, and obviously standing 8 counts and things like that. Those things don't apply with professional boxing. It's the hurt game at the end of the day, and as you know, you've spoken to me before. You know exactly what I'm about. So I think it's going to be a rude awakening for him when you got the 10-ounce gloves on and you're getting hit by someone who's actually trying to hit you hard and trying to hurt you rather than just to score a points win or win an amateur boxing contest. It's a lot different in it.
Yeah, that's interesting you say that. It's a bit of criticism. Some of these amateur stars have been on the receiving end recently. To say that first time you get hit with a 10-ounce gloves by someone attacking no holds barred, it's different.
Yeah, absolutely. The intensity, the ferocity, it's a fight. It's a fight. As much as it is a boxing match, and there's skills and tactics and a way we conduct ourselves, and there's rules, and it's a fight. That's what you lack from I feel you lack from the amateur or Olympic side of things, where it's purely the sport. It comes down to hardiness, toughness, and all them other attributes chucked in. So we'll see if he's got it at the end of the day. Hopefully he makes it to the final and I get to have my way. But we'll see.
All right. Well, we will have to see how that other fight pans out. But as you said, this is a great opportunity for you. Win this tournament, catapulted right in amongst the contenders. So is that what you're looking for next year, to get in amongst the title scene?
That's exactly it. So obviously, when I win this tournament, I'll be from 4-0 to 6-0. As I said in the former interview, it's like going from Sunday League to the Championship overnight. Something that would have taken me months to accomplish, 2 fights, is only going to take me one night. So it's a massive opportunity to take it and grasp it with both hands, and then we'll be looking to push on straight into the guaranteed mandatory silver Commonwealth title fight. Whoever they put me in with, we'll take it with both hands. And I feel like I'm capable. My team think I'm capable. My family think I'm capable. Everyone that knows me knows what I'm about. So really looking forward to it. And this is just the beginning. This is literally just the beginning.
Super middleweight's a hot division domestically. You know what I mean? Get into that championship level mix. Some great fights. You've been scoping out the UK scene?
Of course I have. I'm not going to name any names, but I've got my hit list, and I'm looking forward to getting chucked in the mix. I've been studying. I'm a student of this game, and I love it. It's my life. As a lot of people at home can probably agree with, or I'm a student of this game, and I'm just really looking forward to getting it cracking.
Well, I'm glad you've got a hit list, because too many fighters say they don't pay attention to what's going on out there and they just leave it to their management. So
I think that's silly. I think you have to have your peripheral vision open and looking what's going on behind the scenes, and who's fighting who, and what direction it looks like they're going in, and who could vacate, and who, it's part of the game. It's part of, if you love boxing, you should be doing that. You should be interested in it. I've always got one eye open on what's next. But at this current moment in time, I'm focused on, I've got one opponent in front of me, which is James Ozzy Osbourne. Once I've dealt with that, then we'll move on to whoever wins the John Marvin versus Ryan Maycock fight. And once I've dealt with that, then we'll look on to the bigger, brighter, bigger picture.
Absolutely. All right, as you said, let's focus on December 7th first. Great to have you back, by the way. I was wondering, where's he gone? You know, this kid needs to be fighting more regularly. So hopefully December the 7th, the start of it, and 2025. Let's see Brandon Lewis's pretty face out there, all everywhere. Yeah.
Pretty boy Brandon, yeah. I've heard that one before. But they're calling me lights out now. They're taking me after James Tony.
Hey, not a bad guy to emulate. So yeah.
One of my favourite fighters. One of my favourite fighters of all time. James Lights Out Tony. That and Sugar Ray Robinson. Class.
Two fantastic guys, both from the same part of the United States, both from Michigan. So, yeah, if you can emulate any of their abilities, that'd be great to see. All right, Brandon, pleasure seeing you again after a couple of years, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
See you in a couple of weeks, brother.